Hello, and welcome to our first episode of Chamber Chatter. I am Janelle Best, the Executive Director of the Clarkston Area Chamber of Commerce. And today I have with me...
I'm Peg Roth. I'm the President of the Clarkston Chamber of Commerce.
And today we are going to be talking about a few things. Peg, would you mind sharing what we're going to be talking about today?
We are going to be talking about the Body, Mind, Green Expo and our business boot camp that is coming up.
And then we also want to share with you guys some exciting news about our food truck rally happening in May. So to start off, we're going to start with the Body, Mind, Green Expo. This was our 4th annual Body, Mind, Green Expo. It was held on March 3rd at Clarkston High School. The event featured free health screenings. It also featured vision screenings and oral health screenings, several demonstrations, and much, much more. So Peg is going to introduce one of our presenting sponsors for our event that was held on March 3rd.
McLaren Clarkston was our presenting sponsor for the event. At this time, we would like to welcome Carrie Wheeler to discuss the event and other exciting news from McLaren.
Hi Carrie, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So, this is our post-event report. We had the event, we got some really great feedback from our exhibitors that were there. We had several people within the community come out to join us for the event. So what I want to talk to you about today is, what did you like best about our expo?
Probably what I liked best about it was the variety of vendors that were there this year, and the networking I witnessed between them. Not only vendor to vendor, but vendors networking with the community as well. I witnessed many vendors talking to other vendors about how they could collaboratively better our community, which was pretty amazing to see.
Yes, and I think I could definitely agree with that. I think that there was a great variety of vendors. We had so much there. There was so much to offer, and I really feel that the people from the community that attended had a genuine interest in what was available and what the vendors were able to present. And I know, Peg, you were actually able to attend as well.
I attended as well.
What were your thoughts on it?
Well, I know one of my friends was able to pick up some kind of green, I don't know exactly if it was some kind of things for in her kitchen, but people that I talked to thought it was really, really a good, worthwhile event.
It was.
We tried to feature something a little bit for everybody, so we tried to hit on stuff for children, but also our seniors in the area as well. So I know there was a couple groups that brought in some seed planting, and there was just a lot of different
and the vision
things.
screening.
And the vision screenings, correct. So what was McLaren's goal for the expo, would you say?
Oh, well, since we're the healthcare provider in the area, we wanted to showcase all of our service lines that we have to offer the community. So the expo was a great venue for that.
Yeah, and could you describe some of those service lines?
Sure, yeah. At our McLaren Clarkston Bow Point campus, we have a variety of services, physical therapy and fitness center that is staffed by trained specialists. We have a sleep diagnostic center for sleep disorders, a bariatric and a wound center. We have a breast center, dedicated breast center, a laboratory, 24-hour lab and radiology services, and then our newest addition, our emergency center.
Wow, I mean, that's fantastic. You guys definitely have, I would say, a good setup here in Clarkston, great for our residents that live here in the community.
Absolutely.
They definitely have the access to care that they need. So
It's a beautiful facility.
Yes,
it really is.
Nice. It's a great place to work too.
Yeah, so we're excited about it. So what else is happening with McLaren in our community? Anything exciting that you would like to share?
Well, as I mentioned, we've had an exciting year. Our emergency center opened up on the campus, the Bow Point campus, in February. So that's been exciting. 24-hour emergent care, 22-bed facility. It's staffed by board-certified specialists, supported by 24-hour lab and radiology services. So, it was really important for McLaren to have that convenient care close to home, and not just convenient care, but expertise, emergent care. That was really important to McLaren. So we're really excited. It's been a great addition to our campus. And we're just proud to be in the community, and I know that McLaren really has a pulse on the community, and I think we're going to see some more great things in the future.
It's important for all of us to have you there, have you local.
Right. Like I've always said, we hope you don't have to go to the emergency room, but if you do, we're there locally to help you out.
That's fantastic, and you guys really are everywhere. I know that you You support so much of the different community events, and then you do so much within the Clarkston Chamber, and we have our 6-week summer concert series coming up, and you
right.
guys are the presenting sponsor for that as well. So those are great things to be involved with, and I think the community really appreciates that as well.
And we appreciate being part of it. Like I said, it's important to us. So
Awesome.
I'm excited for the concerts. That's always a great time.
It's
It is a good time.
So I think that's all we have.
Well, Carrie, thank you so much for joining us and
Thanks
for
for having
supporting many of our chamber and community events.
Thank you, Carrie.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back with other upcoming events. Welcome back. So before we cut to break, I stated that we were going to kind of talk about some other upcoming events that we have coming on at the Chamber this month. And one of those being is our first ever business boot camp. This is an all-day workshop that features 4 educational sessions. It includes breakfast and lunch. And then your educational sessions are going to be in the morning, and then we're going to have a put into practice workshop in the afternoon. So these different sessions are going to be featuring topics such as business succession, company culture, PR and cause-related marketing, and then a digital media marketing. So kind of covering a wide range of topics that are going to be very educational and important for our business owners to attend. So today we're bringing on one of our speakers that Peg is going to introduce.
I am. I'd like to introduce Tim Patterson of Booth Patterson. He is here today to discuss the importance of business succession planning, which I think is going to be a very interesting topic.
Well, thank you for having me. As Peg indicated, my firm is Booth Patterson PC. We're located in Waterford. We've been serving Independence Township in the North Oakland community for 60 years. This is our 60th anniversary this year. And our firm is comprised of currently 6 attorneys. We do pretty much the gamut for small businesses and individuals. And much of that is estate planning and business formation and business succession. So we look forward to sharing some of our experiences in those areas. Assisting me at the event will be an attorney by the name of Nick Cusisto. Nick is with a group called Estate Planning Solutions. And we're going to not only concentrate on the business succession part of it, but it really ties in with everyone's personal estate plan as well, which we have been doing for many years.
Awesome. Well, we're really excited. First off, I want to say congratulations on 60 years.
60 years,
huge.
that's amazing.
Yeah. So, and we're really excited because obviously you're bringing a great wealth of knowledge with you to this presentation, and I'm sure it's going to be very robust and something that our business owners can really benefit from. So I want to ask you, why do you feel that it's important to have a business succession plan in place?
Well, we tell our clients often it's easier for us to prevent clients from getting into trouble than to bail them out once they're in trouble. And the business succession planning is extremely important. If there's no plan in place, whether it be a sole proprietorship or a partnership or a corporation or an LLC, if there's no plan in place and one of the principles of the business should die, then there are potentially some very serious problems that can arise as to what's the value of the business, and if the issues have to be submitted to a probate court, then you're looking at large attorney fees. You're looking at time and stress involved in resolving those conflicts. But if there are agreements in place, whether it be a buy-sell or a partnership agreement that spells out what happens when one of the partners dies, or in an LLC, an operating agreement is in place to spell what happens to the interest of the deceased partner, it's going to make it a lot easier on those owners.
So with that being said, what would you say, in what circumstances would you need a business succession plan? So just kind of grave circumstances, or could it be if you're kind of involved in a family member who's really been extremely ill and you just don't have time to take care of your business anymore? I mean, how can you describe that a little bit?
Well, I think every business, regardless, needs to have a plan in place. And the important thing is don't wait until someone gets ill or some other event occurs, an accident, to worry about it. It should be in place immediately. And in fact, it should be in place at the time that you create your business. Okay. So it's important that the business owner or owners consult with their attorney, their CPAs, because there are tax implications associated with this. So all of those things go hand in hand, and that should be done at the time they form the business.
It is a form of estate planning.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it ties in with the individual's personal estate plan. So when we do estate plans for individuals and we find out there's a business interest involved, the obvious question is, what do you have in place for a business succession plan? And
fabulous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I think that's great, and we're so happy that you're going to be able to be a part of this event and kind of share this information with our members and business owners. So what would you say is the first step in the business succession planning process if you don't already have a plan in place?
Well, I think number one, you need to do an assessment of where you are. What do you have in place for your personal estate plan, and what documents are in place for your business. And then call your attorney, make an appointment, because if you haven't done any of that, you need to do that. And that would be the first order of business, is find an attorney who has some experience that you're comfortable with, that can assist you in the business estate plan as well as the personal estate plan.
It's a protection.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Well, I definitely think that it'll be a great presentation on April 28th. We're really looking forward to it, and hope we have several business owners attend and get some good value out of it. So
we're looking forward to participating. I have a tender spot in my heart for the Clarkston Chamber, having served as its president a few years ago, and it's a great organization, and if we can be of some assistance to the members, that's what we'd like to do. So.
Well, thank you very much, Tim, for being part of our presentation today. I'll look forward to being at the event too, as well.
Thanks, Tim.
Thank you.
All right. So we'll be back shortly with some other updates on our Chamber Food Truck Rally coming up in May. Welcome back. We're super excited today to talk about our food truck rally coming up on May 20th. This is our first ever food truck rally event, and we're going to be hosting it downtown Clarkston in the Mills Mall. So thank you to Peg Roth for letting us use her space there, and we think it'll be a really nice space.
And it's going to work out well because the parking lot that you're using, the food trucks can line up, and then you'll have your other event that's going on in the center.
Yes, so I don't know if anybody's ever attended a food truck rally before, but it's going to be hosted by our Young Professionals Network. We have about 7 to 8 food trucks that are going to be there on the day of the event. It takes place from 5:30 to 9 p.m. in this parking lot. We're also going to be having a beverage tent along with several different exhibitors. So this is a free event for the community to come out to. We're going to have some live music, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. And we hope that you'll join us because we have a lot of different fun things in store. A portion of our proceeds from our beverage tent are also going to be donated back to My Habitat Clarkston, so we're really excited about that. And what are you looking forward to most about the event?
Well, I think the nice thing about a food truck rally, Bob and I have attended a number of them throughout the state, is that they bring out families and kids and adults, couples. It really is for everybody, and it's going to be a really nice event. You have music that will be going on there, and then you've got some vendors that will be in the area. So I think it's an all-around for everybody in the community.
Yes, and we are really excited about the variety of food trucks that we're going to be having and showcasing at the event. We have Andiamo, and they're going to be featuring a fried ravioli along with several other items, Detroit cheesesteaks, Kona Ice of Greater Bloomfield Hills, Living Foods to Go, and they're kind of doing a healthy spin on food trucks, so they're going to be offering smoothies along with healthy fresh sandwiches. Matt and Moe's is going to be offering Chicago-style Italian beef sandwiches, Monkey Business Concessions, Street Side Sushi, so they're going to be featuring 6 different sushi rolls along with several different sides, and The Mean Weenie, which will have gourmet hot dogs featuring Michigan-made products. So I think that we'll have a good variety. It's going to be a fun community event, a good opportunity to get outdoors in the early spring, and just good company. So I like to kind of describe these types of events as good old community block parties.
It's going to be a very good event.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's going to be very fun.
All right, and that kind of concludes our first episode of Chamber Chatter for today. For more information on any of our events or anything we discussed here today, just check out our Chamber website or contact the Chamber directly by phone. And thanks for watching.
Stay tuned for next month's episode.
Thank you.